This pedal was provided to me for this very video. I didn't pay for it. I also know Mark, who designed and who makes the pedal, so you shouldn't trust anything that I say in the upcoming part, especially not the positive things. Only trust the negative stuff. Nope, I'm joking, but I think you get what I mean. This is the Ohmless pedals AKC-4. I thought that was a very technical name, but it stands for another Klon Centaur and then 4. And the 4 is actually a bit technical. It's for the 4 different clipping options that you have in the pedal. But the AKC is another Klon Centaur, which is kind of funny since we have a lot of clones out there. Is this adding anything to the Klon clones? Yes, I definitely think so. What I didn't mention during the demo was the MIDI, because I rarely do MIDI. I never do MIDI, as I've said many times here on the channel. But you can control some stuff with MIDI if you are into that. You cannot control like these knobs, but you can control the secondary functions. And I'm also guessing that you can turn off and on the switches with MIDI. So there's that. And what else is new to a Klon circuit? Well, you have the different clipping options. I really like them all. I don't have a definite favorite. I ended up using the first one, which is the original Klon clipping. I ended up using that for the video, most at least, and I really like that one, but I also like the other ones. I think the clean blend is also really cool. I have not been a huge fan of clean blends with drive pedals before, but I think I've started to like them more. You can definitely get some more definition in like complex chords when you play them, when you add in a bit of clean signal. So I think that is a cool feature, and keep in mind that you also have sort of a clean blend built into the Klon circuit from before with the gain knob. So you sort of have 2 clean blends with this pedal. But yeah, I think it's really cool. I also like the bass knob. As I mentioned in the demo, when you have it at noon, it's basically the same as not having a bass knob. So at noon it would be the same as the original Klon Centaur. The boost is fantastic, and in my opinion the best thing with this pedal. I really like that you can place it before or after the drive. I haven't really decided where I prefer to have it. I used to be a boost into drive type of guy. You're not getting more volume then, just more gain, maybe a tiny bit more of volume also. But if you place it after the drive, it's sort of like you're boosting the amp before the drive hits the amp. So you get a more 3-dimensional sound. So I think I prefer that. And you also are able to boost the volume more with placing the boost after the drive. So all of these new things combined, the clean blend, the different clipping options, the bass knob, and the boost, and the fact that you can place the boost before and after, makes it a very versatile pedal, and you can create a lot of different sounds using all of those features. And yeah, I think it sounds just fantastic. I really, really like it. Is there anything that I'm not a huge fan of? Not really. I did have some, like, when I was accessing the secondary functions, I got a bit confused on where I was. Like, Am I now in the secondary function or the primary function of this switch? You need to sort of remember the color codes to be really sure about that. It's not a huge thing, but I would say that I'm often confused when it comes to secondary functions. I'm just easily confused when I don't have a dedicated knob for a certain thing. It's really cool to see Ohmless pedals again. For me, that was one of like the first brands that I remember on like Gear Instagram many years ago. And I've played and demoed a lot of Ohmless pedals up and through the years. So it's really fun to see them on the market again with a new pedal. Definitely check out this one, another Klon Centaur. Thank you for watching and goodbye.